Well, how do there, chums? 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, I'm going to be doing some random portal exploration with a twist. We're going to be looking at some of these new stations that have been brought into game using a mod. Now, they are inside of the game file, so these are potential spoilers. They might come into game, or they might not ever see the light of day. We just don't know at the moment. But with the amount of work that's been put into these things, I kind of feel that they're not just going to be sitting in a shelf or covered in dust like the incinerator, because, you know, the incinerator might have just taken a little bit of coding. This has probably taken coding, freaking artists, and all sorts of procedural generation and greatness to bring these into verse and into livable space. I'm surprised they got left inside the game files for us guys to find. I mean, Hello Games know what the community is like at finding this sort of stuff, so was it deliberate? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be jumping in and showing these off, so if you don't like spoilers and you don't want to see these, this is not the episode for you. Heck no. Anyway, let's jump on into a freaking game, people in the viewerverse. Let's hit on that PC game, and let's see if I can bring this on the screen. There we are. I'm into iteration. There I am without my textures. Get my textures. There we go, we've got textures now. I picked up this ship earlier, this Alpha Vector. Heck yes, pretty darn nice. And yeah, we're on this burning hot evil planet right now, people. Hopefully my PC audio levels are okay. Everything's looking swimmingly. Everything looks okay to me over there. I think we're good. Okay, right. So first we need to get ourselves to a portal. Now this base is right by a portal. Now what I've done is I aimed this little exocraft at the portal. So if I call it in, dilly B. Exocraft summon! Boom! I can jump in this little guy and I can take it over to my portal. Because I don't like building directly on top of portals, because sometimes things go a little bit janky when you do that. So let's go on over here, as you probably know from the last update. And the portal's just down here. So yeah, last update, all bases built at portals sunk or something and went below the ground. So here we are. We've arrived, okay, did, and it's at the opposite side. So let's go and hit this one over. And I'll be bringing up the portal code in a moment. Now, I am streaming and playing PC at the same time, and it is just through the one laptop, so I might get the odd dropped frame, because I've still got the graphics settings as high as I feel I can muster. Right, so here we go, let's get ourselves a random portal code. Hopefully everything's okay for you guys in the viewerverse. Captain Steve, FYI, I cannot access your new members only video. I am a member. It depends what level you're at. So if it was a gifted membership, it might be at the lowest tier, which means you get to use all the emojis. There's different tiers. So I think it's about the medium tier for access to unlisted videos, buddy. So that's probably why, sir. You may know if you look at your tweaking your old memberships at the end of it or something. Hello there, Budget Reno. Yo! Hello there, Budget Reno. Welcome, welcome. But what I would say, if you do want to back the channel, you can do it over on Patreon as well. And I chuck over links on Patreon. I think Patreon, it's slightly cheaper. YouTube takes a bigger slice of the pie. I guess I do. Anyhow, let's jump on over into the app. And let's get our first portal code, shall we, people? I made myself, oh no, it's a bit of a pain streaming on PC, swapping between the screens. Because when I go to move the mouse onto the other screen, it goes a bit weird. I have to use Alt and Tab to jump over to my other screen to make myself a little bit bigger. It's a little bit more complex. I prefer doing it from my PlayStation. Anyway, here we go. Random portal code. Chickapow! Dundly done. Hello there, Budget Reno as well. Budget Reno, awesome content creator. And Miyogi in the house, another awesome content creator. Be sure to check them out. There's also Daniel Hipley. I think he still does content. Anyway, now I'll tab again, back over to the game. And I have to actually hit PC gaming. There we go. Boom. Righto. Okay, well, let's put this code in then. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put in this code to take me to a random area of space, and I'm going to visit about 3 space stations. But I want to do it I want to do 3 Geck, then I want to do 3 Corvax, and then 3 like Viking or whatever. And I want to see if there's any sort of patterns that we spot amongst these new stations. Anyway, we got ourselves a double sunset, rocket, and a black hole. We got ourselves a next line, sunset, a reflexione, another sunset, and a diplodocus. Boom. Last line, there was an eclipse, followed by a waypoint, and a giant beetle, and then a flex capacitor. I don't know whether that beetle was giant, too. He could have been tiny, who freaking knows. Anyhow, let's go on in. Let's go on into this freaking evil thing that looks like a health and safety sort of conundrum. Anyway, we've got a good game in the house as well. Got a game, another awesome content creator. Let's head on into the portal. Pow! We're into the portal. Righto. No, normally I'd I'd be like all over the place with this, you know, just clicking onto different screens and things. But I have to do the old tabbing and stuff now. Fun times. But hopefully everything's coming across all right. Yeah, new space stations are bigger than the Nexus. Hope they come soon. They do look bigger than the Nexus from the outside. They're like an inversed shite version of a TARDIS, aren't they? You know, a TARDIS is small on the outside, big on the inside. These things are massive on the freaking outside. You go inside and it's freaking like a cupboard. So I would like to hope that they're going to do something with the interiors on these. I mean, I put a poll out today on my community tab about should I do a speculation video. And the general consensus is yes, do yourself a speculation video. So I'm going to be doing the speculation video fairly soon. So keep your eye peepers out for that one, people in the viewerverse. Treat for your eyeballs. Anyway, back into game because it's pretty much loaded in now. Yeah, you can see the difference between when I'm using my PC to play No Man's Sky and when I'm using the PlayStation, can't you? You know, it's rather taxing. Oh, Planet Crud. Or Curried, depending on how you want to read that. Yeah, Curried was probably better. Anyway, we're going to fly on up. We're going to take a look at our first space station. So this episode, I'm not bothered about what the actual system, well, about what the creatures or anything looks like. Okay, so this is a Geck one. So we might as well do Geck stations first then, people. So I'll do this one and then we'll jump to 2 random areas in the same area. Has it just crashed on me, people? Has it only gone and bloody crashed on me? I think it's crashed. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? All right. Yeah, I've got no responses whatsoever. That's a first, isn't it? All right. Yeah, look at that. I've got the turly-whirly blue donut of death, people. And, yeah, it doesn't like that one bit. Okay. Hopefully, it's No Man's Sky that's died on me, not my Streamlabs, which is good. But yeah, okay, right, yeah, cool. So you got that lovely screen to look at. I'll tell you what, I'll give you this lovely screen to look at instead. There you go. What a treat. Okay, and I'll bring back up No Man's Sky on the other screen. Just give me a second. Technical difficulties and technical wizardries. Hopefully it's going to spawn me by my ship on that planet that we just jumped through the portal to. I don't know why we got a game crash right there and then. I was playing this earlier, not a problem, and now it's a little bit foobarred. It takes ages for freaking No Man's Sky to load now, people, on my PC. Yeah, it freaking does. Bit of an oddity. Right, okay. Well, I'll jump back over. I'll show you how long it takes for my PC to load in. Now, I am using an SSD inside of my my laptop. It's a gaming laptop. It's an M15 Alienware laptop. It's the nines. It's freaking great. So I shouldn't have any of these sort of technical difficulties and issues, but maybe it's because I'm running the mod. Who knows? Okay, anyway, we get into game and we'll try that again. Damash, that is what I was telling him. What have you told me? Well, that's weird, because the other members' only videos I watched, laugh out loud, was the one to see yesterday. Anyways, no worries. I deleted one. I deleted a video. I did a first impressions of a game called Spaceborne 2? Or Starborn 2, something like that. But the actual audio was too high on the PC, and you couldn't hear me talking. I'm going to redo it. And I'm hopefully going to do it early part of the morning before I start work tomorrow, and hopefully have it back out before lunchtime. That's what I'm hoping to do. Fingers crossed. So yes, there was a video that I deleted. But when you click it, it should say this video is unavailable, or the content creator deleted this video. You know, that's kind of a big hint as to why you can't watch it, if that's the one you mean. But other than that, I have no idea what you're on about. Coolio. Sweet. Joining us for some VR cap. No, because I'm not actually, I haven't got my PlayStation on. It's going to be too much of a freaking bind to try and jump over into VR from doing this. Also, I didn't charge up the freaking the joypad things. I haven't charged them up. I know I said I would join you, but no, I'm not going to join you. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, sorry, mate. Cool. The stationary update sounds like they're added origami. Yeah. Yes, like Damash was asking, are you joining us in VR, Steve? Go on. I really wish I could, Mr. Rod, but I'm not set up for it. And to be honest, with the technical shenanigans that I've had to do, like hurdles to get this to freaking work, I don't really fancy another one tonight. So yeah, let's take on off then, and let's see if we can go see a station. There you go. Well, that wasn't a problem, was it? Why'd you crash the first time, you git bag? Okay, right, cool, yeah, let's head on up. For members, it says there was a problem loading video. Well, that's a little bit weird. Well, anyway, it's that one. If it's the one that's Starborn 2 or whatever, then yeah, that's got a problem with it. Okay, coolio. It had an audio glitch. I should have put a note on or something. But on my actual Galaxy Fold phone, it doesn't let me go to my Communities tab. So the only way I can update my Communities tab is on my freaking PC, which, yeah, I turned off earlier. Right, anyway. So this is our first station. Look at this thing, people. That's pretty darn freaking epic, isn't it? Okay, so go into your camera mode. Boom. Holy fudge, look at that thing. That's pretty darn sweet, isn't it? Okay, well, let's head on in. Let's head on in, and I'm going to have a look, see if there's any modules with the station vendor. And I'm going to be renaming this. You can see there that it doesn't quite align to the interiors yet of the actual space station. And ships have been flying in through the ceiling for freaking months, haven't they? I've been talking about this for probably about a year, that I think that they're going to expand the interiors. Mainly because the ship's flying in through the ceiling, the wings clip through the freaking mezzanines, and also the station overridey thing over the back here has got flight paths on it, and you count how many flight paths there are, there's not as many landing pads. So yeah, when you look at the front screen of this, here you go, I'm just going to camera mode, zoom over there. They're the flight paths. There's more flight paths than there are freaking landing pads. So I honestly think this is going to all be changed up inside of here. I think it's going to get wider, bigger and higher. By how much though? I don't know. We will see, people. Heck yes. I hope with that it brings in some more vendors, more things to do on planets. But anyway, I'm going to hold on to all of that. That's in the back notes of my speculation video. You're getting a little mini hint of what I'm going to be putting out there, people. Anyway, I need to upgrade my ship with some modules, please, because I want to get this ship good for when I go away to the Philippines. Don't worry, I'm not going to do any of the reloads and things like that. I'm just going to grab one module and jump on out. Anyhow, I need to name this system after somebody inside of the viewerverse. So here we go. So who was first in? Let's have a little scroll up on the screen over here. It was Joey J. Okay, right. So we're going to go on over here, and we're going to be calling it, oh, for fudge's sake. Yeah, that's that Alt-Tab thing again, isn't it? All right. Okay, Joey J. Okay, and I have to actually type it on this keyboard, do I? Okay, fine. Joey J. Cool. There you are. And Acceptamondo. There we are. Joey J system. There we go. And that's. I'm just going to name the systems after the people inside of the chat, peeps. All right. Now, hopefully, I'm not going to get many other game crashes because we're just going to be jumping system to system from this point. Or I might do. Well, when I do, I'm going to do 3 Gecks. Then we're going to go. That sounded wrong, didn't it? Anyway, I'm going to do 3 Geck systems. 3 Gecks at once. Here's a man. He's going to Rambo it. Okay, right, anyway. And let's have a look for another Geck system. So we saw what that one was like. We're hopefully going to find something that's similar. I'm hoping we see a pattern in these. Oh, did I not put the economy scanner in? Okay. All right, let's just put the economy scanner in my ship quickly, people. Chicka-pow, chicka-boom. Might as well stick the conflict scanner one in as well. Where are you, scanner? There we go. Conflict scanner. Chicka-pow. Chicka-bing, chicka-pow. Done, dilly done. Sound effects by moi. Okay, let's try that again. Lovely, lovely. We want ourselves life form and free roam. And there's a Geck system right there. I think. Oh, there's data unavailable. Have I got into colourblind mode or something? What the actual fudge? Okay, right, green. I mean yellow. I went yellow. There we go. There's one there. We go there. So we're in... Oh, we're quite close to the galactic centre, really, aren't we there? That's fairly close. Hello there, shiny red flag. We've got Mike UK in the house as well. Hi, Steve. Hi, everyone. Says Scottish of the Rods. Oh, yeah, I've scrolled up to the top of the chat, haven't I? I've got to use old tab again to go over this side of the screen. Fun times. Who else have we got that's joined us recently? James MC and Mike UK. Okay, hello there. And we've also got Mr. Av, or it could be MRav. Hello, Captain and Chat. Well, hello, one of those people. 81. Yeah, it's coolio. All right, fine. Oh, need to click over that way. No, well, I think I'm on the right screen now. What you like? Okie dokie. Are we going to arrive this century? We have. I'm so used to my PlayStation 5, people. I know people say, oh, yeah, PC gaming, there's nothing like it. You know what? My PlayStation 5 loads seriously quick, but it is nice having the ability to load up these mods. I mean, this is another Geck system. This looks like something out of Ulysses 31. That looks like the freaking Odyssey ship, doesn't it? That's freaking great. I like that. I think that's one of my favourites so far. Now, another little bit of speculation I'm going to be bringing in. Oh, my days, there's a freaking space storm happening around this one. You can actually fly through these sort of areas, but on the rear of these things, there's a load of freaking engines on them, almost like implying that they've got movement. I mean, obviously it's not moving all that much, is it really? I do like all the lights. Look at the red lights, doing that sort of Knight Rider type shite going on there. That's pretty darn freaking sweet, isn't it? You know? They have put a lot of effort into these, and that's what makes me think they're not just going to sideline these. A lot of work has gone into these, a lot of love has gone into these, and considering that they're procedural, and Hello Games haven't stuck much in that's been procedural for a while, since like Settlements really, then I kind of hope that this is the next thing that's going to be procedural that's going to be introduced into the game. So that's my thoughts and feelings on it anyway, people. We've got Gavin Smith in the house. Hello there, Gavin. Andrew Shannon as well. And Victor Chirpin. Hello there, Victor. Cheers from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. Bloody hell. Ah, Emrav means ant. Oh, does it? Oh, that's cool. I had no idea that meant ant. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense of like, is that an ant on your logo then? I'm squinting because I can't see all that well. I should wear glasses. I have got glasses. I don't wear them. Yes, I know. They don't look good on me. I don't make glasses look good. Okay, let's head on over here. I'm also looking to see if there's any decent multi-tools. A nice red and black and white number. But no, we haven't seen one yet. Oh, he's in the nice red and white sort of get-up though, isn't he? Hello, mates. Yes, you're on my logo colours. Have you got me a nice module? Yes, we can have that one. We'd have the launch thrusters, thank you very much. And I'd have the positron ejector. We've hit it lucky today, people. And the nice thing is after this stream, I can go back to all of these stations, and I can actually pick myself up another one of those modules. So hopefully my ship would all be tooled up, and I can swap this out of creative mode and into normal mode at some point, people. So yeah, I am hoping to get this save up to spec and up to standard for when I go to the Philippines, and then I can take my laptop with me and maybe do some content. I don't know what sort of content I can deliver using my laptop while I'm out there. Hello there, Petty Bish. Welcome, welcome. We've also got Ricey, Starship Emporium. I think both of which are content creators, people. Well, I know Ricey is for sure. Petty, I think, does content creation. I'm not 100% sure. Is she a mod? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a... Oh, no, that's a Corvax system. I want a Geck system. Oh, the filter comes off. I wish it would just keep the last filter you bloody applied. Yeah, here we go. We're going to the Geck one. Hi, girls. We're going to this one over here. Now, this is only 1 star on research. I don't think there's anything that's going to change the look and feel of these stations. I think they're completely random. What I want to see is if we see one of these stations that we've seen in this first 3, either in the Corvax system or the Viking system, or something that looks bloody similar, and then we know that it's just a random numbers game and it's not tied to the race, it's not tied to the economy. But we shall see. It's a nice little test. It's a nice way of sort of delivering in a bit of random content and portal exploration, because after this one, I'm going to go through the portal, back to my base, buy the actual big portal, and hit up another portal code, and go to another random area of space. Okay. Oh, I didn't name that last one, did I? I don't think I did. All right, let's go in. Let's sort that out quickly, people. So the last system was this one here. Girola system. We're going to be renaming the Girola system to, I'm going to go for somebody that I can see in the chat now, because scrolling up and down is a bit of a bind on my old PC. So we've got here now, I'm going to go for Budget Reno. Here we go, Budget Reno. Immortalization. There we go, boom. You're now a Geck system. Okay, right. Well, this one is Surrey. System of Surrey. We'll go and rename that in a moment. Oh my days, this one's freaking crazy looking. You see, something else that I've noticed is they look very sentinelized with these sort of prongs that are sort of sticking out the front of them, don't they? Now, they are called Type B. They are called Space Station Type B. So another sort of thing is, well, what if they're not for our universe? What if these are in the realm of glass? And yeah, this mod's allowing us to see them inside of this universe. What if this is parallel dimension space stations that we're seeing? Oh! Yeah, I shouldn't be allowed out, should I? Put me back in my straitjacket, people. Okay, right, anyhow, let's jump on out. Boom. Geck, I'll take it. There's not a lot of people that would. Gecks, I've never done a poll on people and what they think their favourite race is, you know, Corvax, Viking or Geck. I might have to put one out there, to be fair. I like the Geck. I mean, look, no other race has got eyebrows like that. They're freaking eyebrows and a half. You should be very proud of those eyes wagglers. Heck yes, you should. Right, let's head on over to this guy. Oh, fudge and heck. How many shrooms have you had? Now, too many. Too many is the answer. Okay, right, here we go. Let's go into here. Purchase on modules and upgrades. Yeah, too much Geck nip for this one. We've got a hyperdrive, but my hyperdrive's already fully upgraded to the max. All right, well, we'll leave that. Thank you very much, my friend. Anyhows, let's press on. Well, we're going to go back through the portal, and we're going to hit up another random area of space. And if we arrive on a Viking planet, or we arrive in a Corvax planet, that's going to denote what we're doing next. But if not, if we arrive on a Geck one, then I'm just going to, you know, take a quick punt. Just go to the one that's nearest. All right, portal base time. Boom. Teleport to Mondo. Pow. Boom, boom. So yeah, Rice's Starship Emporium, he does videos on sort of ship hunting predominantly. You've got Budget Reno that does predominantly Switch videos for No Man's Sky. And you've got Good at Game that does a lot of VR content. You've got Scottish Up the Rods that covers pretty much No Man's Sky. And he does quite a lot of base building, does Rod. He's got some awesome guides for glitch building and stuff. Check him out. Very good. We've got Gem Gusaka back in the house. Hello there, Gem Gusaka. Good to see you again. Shiny Red Flag makes the most craziest of animated GIFs, usually featuring moi. And they're awesome. I hope you keep all those somewhere, Shiny Red Flag. They're very cool. Cool. And yeah, we've got Joey J Gumbo at the bottom there. Geck Nip looks, and his eyes are bulging. Yes. Word to the wise. Don't do it at home, people. Yeah. Cool. There we go. We've arrived, Acated. Back at my portal base. Right, now my exocraft is at the portal right now, or should be, so I should be able to see that on my little mappy doodle thing. Okay, maybe I can't. Alright, fine! Where are you? Okay, it's over there. There we go, I can see it. It's just over here. Solid. We'll just go on foot, people. It's not far. It's just off the opposite side of this cliff edge. We're going to hit on up another portal code, jump to another system, and hopefully go see another 3 of these stations. I hope you're liking the look of these stations. Oh, I didn't name that last one, did I? I'm one system behind. Okay, right, Discoveries catalogue. Where's it gone? It's going to be at the very top of my list, I think, isn't it? Surrey. There we go. So Surrey is going to become... Diddly-dee. It could be Scottish Rod, I suppose. I can see him at the bottom of my list there. Scottish... Rod. There you go, mate. Bloom. You've now that system. Okay, alright, fine. And where's that bloody portal? It's over here somewhere. Oh, that's high. That's higher than I thought, actually, isn't it, peeps? Alright, we're going to freaking James Bond it, mate. Here we go. Or Mission Impossible it. One or the other. Who's the best, do you think? Freaking James Bond or the guy from Mission Impossible? I don't even know the guy's name from Mission Impossible, so I'm going Bond. Budget. Yeah, what is the guy's name in Mission Impossible? I'm just calling him the Mission Impossible man. But that's not him. I know it's Tom Cruise, but the actual name of the guy inside of the... I just like, you know, Bourne Identity. You know he's Jason Bourne. And you got James Bond. What the fudge? What was the guy's name in freaking... I don't know. I don't. It doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, that's I'm just going off on a random tangent. Random portal code time. There we go. Boom. Lovely, lovely. Portal code. Tickety boom. Tickety pow. Right. Okay, let's go stick this into here then. Let's go to another system and let's go and have a look at another 3 of these portals. I'm not portals, stations. Double one of those. And a dragony fly and a giant rocket. Pow. A giant fish that came out of the sea and chased the rocket into a black hole. And then a Diplo at it. Ha-ha! A Reflexione! Boom! We've got ourselves an eclipse, a William Twellman black hole, followed by a giant spider, beetle. It's a beetle, because spiders got 8 legs. Cool. Where's Wolfie? Oh, that's a good point. He's probably having the sleeps. Probably having the sleeps or something. You know, all this moderating he does. He's a freaking ninja, you know. Right, here we go. Let's go on in. Boom! We're into the portal, peeps. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, sorry guys, I won't be joining you for doing VR. I know Wolfie's got a VR setup now. It'd be quite cool if the 4 of us could do it at some point, but yeah, I'm not feeling it this evening. You know, I've had a bit of a weird day, to be honest. I've had a weird work day, followed by, yeah, there's been some weird stuff going on today. Let's just put it that way. Come on, yeah. Imogen, possible. What the fuck is that all about? I have no. Oh. Is that his name? No, you're freaking pulling my leg. Ethan Hunt. That sounds about right. Yes, Ethan Hunt. There we go. We'll go with that. Well, that was a topical event, wasn't it? Okay, right, brilliant. We've arrived at Cated. Cage match. Bond versus Impossible Guy versus Bourne. Oh, that'd be a freaking good one, wouldn't it? Especially if the fence or the cage was electrified or something. That'd make it more entertaining. Heck yes, it would. Right, I'll put my money on Bourne. Jason Bourne, you know, he's been freaking MK Ultra'd or something, hasn't he? He's like a freaking ninja without knowing how he became a ninja. It's freaking great. Apart from that, it's actually based on a real life story, and it's actually really proper tragic when you look into it. It's freaking not good at all. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, yeah, conspiracy theory." Well, no, that's real. That one turned out to be freaking real when they declassified it all. Yeah, it was a conspiracy theory until it wasn't. Yeah, it's like UFOs are quite accepted now as well. When's this going to end? When is it going to end? When are conspiracies stop being... Yeah, it's a bit weird. They're going to put fact checkers out of the freaking job. Let's put it that way, anyway, if they keep on down this road. Cueball Gaming! Hello there, Cueball. So awesome to see you, Cueball. Okay, well, what system's this? It's a Corvax system. And look at this. It's a freaking teeny tiny little station. That's a teeny tiny station. Has it still got engines in the back of this thing? Hold on, I think there's a whole freaking other half to this thing. I'm sure I saw something in the darkness of space. Yes, look, it's got a big freaking ball on the bottom. There we go. Okay, that's an interesting looking freaking station, isn't it? So you see what I mean by how procedurally great these are? They all look freaking different so far. Vastly different from one another. You know, look at that. That's freaking mental, isn't it? It's like one of those old cameras or whatever, you know. Okay. Anyway, let's go on in and let's see what module I can grab in here. So yeah, I am flying in and out of these stations. I mean, you can kind of see that they're not quite wide enough in it at the moment, and it's been like this for freaking time. So yeah. Anyhow, let's just jump out the ship. Boom. And run up the stairs. Wow, that is pretty wow, isn't it? That is pretty wow. That's a good word for it. Wow, wow indeed. Shadowhawk, hi Cueball. Well, hello there, Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk. Sounds like an old 80s sort of puppet show, like Terrorhawks or something. Shadowhawk. Yeah, you can kind of imagine that one. Yeah, like helicopters that turn into planes. No, that was Mask Crusaders, Captain Steve. That was Mars Mayhem ship. Heck yeah, let's grab the positron module. Isn't it weird? I can remember the bad guy from freaking Mask, but I can't remember Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible. I got a weird memory for cartoons when I was a kid, people. I freaking loved the 80s cartoons. I really did. Proper grew up on them. Miles Mayhem, the bad guy. And there was that guy, the guy that fired lead out of his mask. I can't remember his name, though. But yeah, anyway, let's head on over this way. And Matt Tracker was the leader of the goodies. And there was Bob and T-Bob. Scott and T-Bob or something like that. Anyway, let's go to another Corvax one and let's see if the station looks anything like that previous one. Life form, and I think there's the blue ones, isn't it, for Corvax? There we are. Now that's only a 1-star. Let's see if we go to let's go to a 2-star Corvax. Let's see what we get there. Run away, I guess we are. Hey Shadow, and yeah, hello to MV and Gumbo. There's a lot of hellos going on. Hellos, everyone, lovely. We've got Stain Tor Jensen. New things in game. Yeah, there's these weird station things that we've found inside the game files that have been activated using a mod. They are actually in the game files. They do actually exist. They are genuinely there. Because a lot of people at first thought this might be a Blender hoax, 1 week early for April Fools or whatever. But no, these things are real. They are in the game files, but they're called Space Stations Type B. Now, you just got to assume that the stations that we see right now are Type A. Now, they have only replaced out the stations in normal space. They haven't replaced out the stations inside of... I'm sorry, people, I'm a little bit breathless right now. This is freaking mental. That's jaw on the floor type moment. That space station looks freaking epic, doesn't it? Looks like a freaking intergalactic starfish of freaking awesomeness. Heck yes, it does. Okay, anyhow, I'm going to fly on in, and then I'll try and think about what I was actually talking about before I got completely flummoxed. Well, that freaking balls me right up, that did. What the fudge just knocked me for 6 there? Freaking Mike Tyson. Okay, right. So yeah, whatever I was saying, imagine I finished that sentence and I can remember what I was saying, because I've completely freaking forgot what I was saying anyhow. Righto. Oh yeah, about them, yeah. So people thought they were blended into the actual game. They're not. They're inside of the game files. And some clever little chappy out there has made this sort of mod. So it basically, you could have done this with like a game file editor, maybe renamed Stations A to Stations B and vice versa, and it would have swapped them over. But just to make it easier, they made it as a mod file and they've put it on Nexus Mods. So it's a genuine thing, and in fact it was Winder over on Nexus Mods that's actually made it available for everybody. Originally it got sent over to me by That Bomber Boy, and they got it from AI Wang or something over on Discord. Yeah, they give credit on Twitter and stuff. Right, I'm going to buy all of these, sod it. I know I've seen other Photon ones and I haven't bought them so far, but sod it. I'll work out what I want and what I don't want at the end of the stream when I'm doing my ship up. Righto. Okay, so that's another Corvax one. Now, that wasn't a small station. That was bloody big. That was on comparison with what we've already seen, you know? So I think these could just be completely random, these stations, people in the viewerverse. What do you guys think? Sorry, people. I got a little bit of a scratchy, itchy throat. Yeah, that's another thing. I've been bunged up all frickin' day. I think I've got the onset of a cold, which isn't great. Yeah, this evening I might be re-recording that game that went wrong earlier that I mentioned, the Spaceborne 2 or Starborn 2. I've got that to redo anyway. So, joy of joys. You love it when your audio goes wrong. There's a pirate system. We don't want to go there. We go to a... Is there another star system? Like, that one's free. Let's go to a free star system. So I think the first one that we went to was probably 1 star with a small one in it. 2 star, slightly bigger. This is a 3 star. Is it going to be even bigger still? Let's see if that's a freaking workable theory, shall we? I don't think it will be, but it could be. Who freaking knows? It'd be nice if they tied it to that sort of stuff, wouldn't it? If they made it more relatable to what you're seeing. It's like if you go to a high conflict one, maybe it could have freaking gun turrets all over the gitty thing. But no, I don't think we're ever going to see it to that level. I've been completely forgetting to name these after people, haven't I? All right, well, I've got 3 now that we can rename. We'll do that in a second. Yeah, got you. And we're going to arrive at Kate any second now. We've got Ravenwolf in the house. Hello there, Ravenwolf. Nice ship. Thank you very much, Shadowhawk. Yeah, I love the Alpha Vector, mainly because it was like a limited edition ship that you could get if you bought a certain copy of the game and spent some extra pennies. Not that I did that until many years later, and then it cost me 200 bloody quid to get my little collectible. Heck yeah. Anyway, look at this thing. That looks pretty darn freaking nice as well. And it's actually, I think it's actually smaller than the last one we went to. Freaking heck, it's pink here. It's freaking pink, isn't it? You can get pink eye looking at this thing. Alright, okay, well that's pretty darn cool. I like that one with the halo type ring on it. That's really cool actually, isn't it? Well, let's fly on in so I can add it to my portal list so I can jump back here and grab whatever modules I want to grab. And while we're going in, I might as well name some things after people. Righto, so we've got this one here. This one can be... Oh, Cuball. He's been a member for 29 months. Okay, Cuball Gaming. I see what you did there. Sneaky. No, there's a delay, so there we are. It's not instantaneous there, but that was a good way of getting spotted. Slap up the fact you're a member. Boom. There you go. Cuball Gaming. Lovely jubbly. We'll do this one. Pow. This one can be... Oh, Miyogi's in the house. Hello there, Miyogi. So Miyogi, another content creator, lovely guy, does No Man's Sky. Lovely guy, does No Man's Sky. Again, we do this one as well, and rename. We go for that. And I think this one's going to be Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk. There you go, Shadowhawk. Immortalization. Boom! Done, and done. This is your system that we're in right now, Shadowhawk. You've got a pretty darn freaking gnarly pink station. Yeah. Now, what I haven't been doing is giving any sort of codes for these. I don't really see the need to be honest, because, you know, you're not going to see the same stations if you come here. You're just going to see the normal stations unless you're running the same mod as me right now. But who knows? Once this mod comes into iteration, it'd be interesting to see if these stations remain the same as what we're seeing today. Part of me wonders whether we might see some sort of different station put in for the pirate systems, but then they've only just done the blinking interiors of pirate systems, haven't they? And I don't think the ships clip the top of the pirate stations as they're flying in. I haven't really paid much attention in pirate systems. Don't frequent pirate systems that often. Need to pay more attention. Thank you very much, little Corvax chum. Right, well, we've done 3 Corvax ones, and we've done 3 Geck ones. Let's hope that the next portal we get is just a Viking one. Otherwise, we'll just have to do a random jump, which is still good anyhow, so we can still do that. Not a problem at all. Let's just see if we get lucky by chance, though. Let's see if we hit up a random Viking system just by sheer frickin' fluke. That'd be nice. Cool, yeah. Thank you, Wolfie. Yes, so Wolfie's dropping the links. Wolfie, thank you very much for your moderation skills. It is much appreciated. We were just speculating where you might be, Wolfie. I voted on having a kip. But then I'd imagine you're probably, I don't know, doing another sort of content creation sort of thingy. Anyway, I'm just spinning up another code over there. Maybe you was moderating for someone or something, I don't know. Anyway, hello there, Jem Gusaka. Hi, Damash. Hope you're feeling better from your allergies. Okay, yes. I think they're catching. I've had to mute that mic 3 times now just to cough. Yeah, fun times. Cool, yeah. Never had a system named after me. Well, now you have. I know. It's the multi-talents of Steve. Yeah, naming stuff. Alright, I just need to wake my phone back up again. It nearly fell asleep on me. Right, okay. Let's head on over this way. Story of my life. And round this way, I guess. Yeah, there's my little exocraft down there. Bum bum beady bum bum beady bum bum. Ethan Hawke, bum bum beady bum bum. There you go. I know his name now. I can be extra annoying. Okay, my jetpack isn't that great on this save. I need to remember that. Execute backpack. There we go. Chick-pow. Coming in for a softer landing. There we are. Done. Thank you. Boots on the ground. Oh, have you seen the new astronauts space outfits for when they're doing Project Artemis and going back to the moon? They're freaking like mini tanks, aren't they? They reckon they got more movement than in the old space suits, but there we go. It's pretty cool. It does interest me, all that stuff. I do hope we put people back on the moon or on Mars in my lifetime. You know, that would be quite cool. That would be quite epic. I also hope that we encounter life in space by the time I end my days on this world. You know, that'd be quite cool to see, I think, you know. Anyhow, let's activate this portal. Lovely jubbly. Dum. Double sunset. Boom. Birdieman bird. William and Twirly black hole. Followed by waypoint Dipolado. And a whale. Nice. William and Twirly black hole. Last line Dipolado. Followed by TP or Wickwam. And ooh, no, that's a Reflexione. I nearly hit Beetle. Ooh, that could have gone wrong. And an eclipse, finally. Boom! That's the code. Not that you guys would have known. I mean, the phone's right there. But yeah, cool. So hopefully this is going to be the last random portal we go in. And we're going to go visit 3 more of these stations and take a look. And that's going to give us almost like maybe 9 or 10. Sweet. Going good. Enjoying Valheim. Too much. Getting carried away. Oh, that was where you was. Is in the old realms of Valheim. Valheim does look kind of intriguing. The only thing is, it's not out for PlayStation 5. I could get it on PC. You're quite right. Yeah, you do make a valid point. But, you know, I'm playing on PC right now, and I know that I'm using a gamepad and stuff, but you can see I'm losing a couple of frames and things. It's not the best. Thinking about it, rather than go for the laptop, maybe I should have gone for a tower case or something. Because as good as the Alienware laptops are, they're not on par with a giant freaking tower case that's been specifically built for gaming. The only reason I got the laptop is because I know that one day I do want to do the 6 months in England, 6 months in the Philippines, and I can take this with me quite easily, and I can still do some content with it. I might not be able to do live streaming out there, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. It depends how good the internet is. Oh, is this a lush world? This looks kind of like a lush world, doesn't it? Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. I know I said I wouldn't scan any creatures. However, I did put on an extra mod. Yeah, I put on the mod to give us the E3 frickin' Diplo on lush planets. So there could be one roaming somewhere on this frickin' giant lush landscape right now, people. Oh, there's a giant teddy bear down there. Look at him. Oh, look at him. It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, sod it. I'm scanning him. Is there any frickin' giant E3 Diplos? Probably not. It'd be nice if we did see one, though, wouldn't it? It would be nice. But yeah, I've still got that mod turned on, so yeah. The E3 Diplo does have a random chance to spawn on lush planets. Okay. All right, fine. We're going to head on up and we're going to go to the stations. Let's go do that then. Okay, let's see if it's a Viking system, shall we, people? Let's have a look. Is it Viking? No, it's Corvax. Okay, well, I'm still going to name this after one of you guys. So I'm going to call this MRAV. Yes, system MRAV. MRAV. Boom. Chickapow. Yes, planet Ant. Yes, now we need planet Deck. I mean, well, system Ant. The Ant system. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Chickapow. I've learnt a new word thanks to you today. Thank you very much, MRAV. Very much appreciated. Yes. I think in Tagalog, which is the language I'm learning at the moment, I think Ant is Guam. Well, I think so. I think that's right. Someone can Google that if they want to. I think it's Guam, something like that, like G-A-U-M or something like that. Guam. Alien art. I've been waiting my entire 67 years for the discoveries of life off of Earth. They need to get busy. I'm not getting any younger. Exactly, mate. Oh, look at this frickin' one. It's got a big janky piece sticking off of that side, and another janky piece sticking off this side, but not one on the opposite side. They are totally frickin' procedural, aren't they, these? I would expect there to be another one over here. I would have thought there would have been some uniformity, but there's not. That looks like the Toblerone from hell, doesn't it? Okay, right, well, let's, I'm not going to fly into this one because I need to go see 3 Viking ones. Let's just move this on a bit. Let's go and see the next Viking system, shall we? All right, that means I might miss out on a module, but I can live with that. I can live with that. And no filter, no one life form. So, Viking are red. Heck yes, we'll go there. We'll go to that one. Actually, let's go to a 1-star and see if we get a piddly little silly station. That's a 3-star. We don't want a 3-star. We want a 1-star. Give me a 1-star. When you want 1-star, you never get... Oh, that's pirate controlled as well. All right, come on. Just give me a bloody 1-star red system. Dang it. There's one. Okay. Oh, no. Look, it's data unavailable. When you don't want a data unavailable one, you can never find one. Okay. 1-star. Come on. You know you want to be a 1-star shite system. There we go. We got one. We got one. That didn't take all freaking day, did it? Right, cool. And this one's a mining one as well. So let's see if anything comes up here. The teddy bear creature is cute. Heck yes it is, Gem Sarker. I do like the teddy bear creatures. I usually name them Stevies. Like S-T-E-V-I-E. Yeah, little Stevies. Yeah, I used to name all of the ones that I found Stevie. And only crab creatures, I used to call them Scottish Rod. And there's a little creature that pops up every now and again, like a little meerkat. He's like, and then he disappears again. I used to call those Damash after Good at Game, who was here earlier. Sweet. Any Cinnabites? Oh, yeah, from frickin' Hellraiser. One of my favourite films, Hellraiser. Have you seen the remake, the new Hellraiser film? It's actually good. It's actually really good. When I saw that they had gender-swapped Pinhead, I was like, in two minds. Because I really liked the guy that played him originally, you know? But she does a great job. And also, if you're a fan of the books... all of the Cenobites, I think, were androgynous, which means that they didn't have no gender assignment because they're kind of angels. And the actual voice inside of the books of Pinhead wasn't deep like, I think his name is Bradley or something, isn't it? But yeah, it wasn't deep like his voice. Yeah, give me the box or whatever it is. It wasn't like that. It was like a male voice and a female voice combined at the same time. And it was almost like it was being tortured as it spoke inside of the books of blood or whatever. Wow, this is pretty darn freaking epic. I can't really see this one properly. Let's put the sun up there or something. Holy fudge, that looks like something out of Halo, doesn't it, or something? That looks freaking monstrous. That's a beefy freaking station, that one. Look at all those jets coming out the side of it as well. And this one is a Viking system, isn't it? Well, let's go on in. Let's go in here. Watch out for those freaking rods that take your eyes out. Okay, let's head on into here. Now, the funny thing is in our normal game, when it's not modded, when you land in your ship and your ship turns around and you're looking out towards the end of your actual station, you can see all these lines inside of normal space. I mean, they're not here at the moment, but I'm sure inside of normal space, I keep seeing them in PlayStation 5. It's almost like there's bits of them that are rendering in and bits that aren't. It kind of feels that we may have even seen little mini glimpses of these stations inside of our normal play. Could be wrong, obviously. Okay, right, anyway, I want your modules, mate. Yeah, I want the ones under the table. That's where you keep all the good ones. There you go, yeah. We'll have both of them, please. Oh, fudge and heck. You've definitely got good ones. You've got a whole bevy of good ones there, mate. Okay, well, what are we going to call this system? I'm going to be keeping this one to memory. I'm definitely coming back to this one. All right. Okay, well, this one could be Mike UK. Okay, Mike UK. Mike UK. Boom. Done, Mike UK. You're now that system. I'm going back to Mike UK because there's 4 freaking modules there. Lovely. Hopefully this is going to tool up my ship quite nicely at the end of all this. But I'm probably going to do that off stream, in all fairness, people. And yeah, so you know that Scottish Rod and Also Good at Game are going to be going live straight after this. And they do all sorts of mental stuff in VR. So maybe jump on over and raid those. I'm probably going to be remaking that video that I fluffed up on earlier, my first impressions of that game. Also, I'm going to have to get up super early in the morning and do it, one or the other. And I kind of don't want to get up super early in the morning. I've been having the best night's sleep. So yeah, Ivy's been under the weather, so she hasn't been sleeping well, and she tosses and turns a lot. Right, anyhow, let's go over here. What have we got here? Is that... No, that's not Viking. Oh, for fudge's sake, it came off the bloody filter, didn't it? There we go. Viking, there we are, we're going there. Boom, we're on our way. Yeah, my PS4 sees these stations, it would just give up. Yeah, well, Xbox and also PlayStations have been having crashes quite a lot, haven't they, in recent months? And it doesn't seem to be that they're getting much better, even with patches going out to them. I still see quite a lot of comments around my PlayStation. Sounds like it's going to take off, or it keeps blue screening, or I play and it crashes every 5 minutes. I can't complete Utopia because there's too many bases and there's crashes all the time. I keep seeing messages like that, so I can only but imagine what it's like on PlayStation at the moment. And that's another thing that's making me a little bit more hesitant around the old speculation around this stuff, because you know, Hello Games can only go by their weakest denominator, which now is the Nintendo Switch, isn't it? How the heck is the Nintendo Switch going to cope with these? They're going to have to be seriously optimized. But you know, I've been losing frames while I've been on the planets, haven't I? I haven't lost any frames while I'm going over to these giant freaking these space stations, so they must be seriously well optimized. So not only are they improving the look and feels and making things a lot bigger, it's almost like they're re-optimizing stuff as well. It's like the freighter interiors. The freighter interiors, they're a lot more stable, even though they look a lot better than the freighters that we had before. They must have got in some serious awesome people for optimization in their team now or something, because they're delivering in quality and visuals, but also cutting down on the frame loss. So they're doing something right. That's not right. That's oh fudge. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, right. I'll do a reload of autosave. Hopefully, I'm not going to get springboarded out of my ship like freaking Ethan Hunt and into the freaking ceiling, where I'm going to have to bungee drop down and try and dodge a load of lasers. Yeah. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? All right, get well soon, Ivy. Thank you very much, Guffroom. Yeah, lovely, jubbly. She's probably watching. She might be watching downstairs. I doubt it. You know, No Man's Sky sends her to sleep. Yeah. Oh no. That's a bit broken. All right. And I think that just almost crashed on me then as well. Okay. I don't think I can get back down there quite well. Yeah, I think we found a little bit of a problem with maybe some of these stations. There might be a little bit of a problem running these mods, people. All right, okay. Well, let's go to the autosave from there then. Fudge. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do if this doesn't work. Have I just knackered my save? I suppose I could demod it and hopefully end up in the normal station. But I'm gonna have to do that off stream. That's a little bit of a pain in the neck. What were you saying? Yeah, exactly that. Oh, here we go. We're safe. We're safe. Don't go in there, Captain Steve. Go to another one. That one is a little bit fidgety. That one's fidgety. We call that one fidgety. Well, we won't. We're going to name it after somebody inside of the chat. Let's do that now. Discoveries. So here we go. We're going to name this one. What shall we name this one? I'm going to call this one Guthroom. There you go, Guthroom. That one's for you, mate. Guthroom, because it guffs us up into a weird room. There you go, Guthroom. I have no idea. Yeah, guff is a slang word for a fart over here, isn't it? A guff, or a guff of wind, like yeah, something like that. Anyway, let's I digress. It's not spelled that way. It's Guff. Right, okay, here we go. And there we are. Life form. Let's go to this one over here. This is a 2-star alchemical. We're going to go there. So that one was a triangle, and we have seen a previous triangle one when we was doing the old Corvax one. So I think these are just completely random. I don't think they're going to be race related. So I don't think there's going to be specific sorts of ones for Viking, specific sorts for Geck, specific sorts for Corvax. I think they're just going to be random, because that's what we're seeing right now. I can't see them changing this up. So that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping to see a more race-related interiors as well. Like you go in a Viking one and maybe there's some multi-tools hanging on the walls and some trophies and some weirdness, you know? And maybe you go into a Geck one and there's some Geck nip around and a few stoned Gecks or something and some spawning pools or something. That'd be quite cool. You hear about all this sort of stuff in the lore, but it's not really reflected in the NPC's behaviours. And I think it would just add that extra dimension to them and give them a little bit more personality. It's a bit of a shame that they haven't thought of doing that. I mean, they might have. We haven't seen interiors. Oh, look at this red number. That's freaking awesome. I like this one. It looks like something like Gundam or something, doesn't it? That's really cool. In fact, that's my logo colours. If we can get station ownership, I might have to come back for this one. I like it. Okay, right. It's not in the NMSA hub, though. If we do get station ownership, I'm definitely going to be getting one inside the NMSA hub. I'll be looking for a very sneaky red and black and white station inside the NMSA hub as well, I'll tell you. Right, okay, I'm going to call this one Old Explorer. There we go, Old Explorer. Old Explorer, done. And that's pretty much the last one. We're gonna risk it though, people. We're gonna fly in. We're gonna risk it for a biscuit, and we're gonna go in, and we're gonna see if we can get enough module from inside of here without getting thrown up into the ceiling. Here we go. That's my what, 4th or 5th cough? What the fudge? All right, fine. Yeah, I've got something going wrong with me. Right, here we go. Let's start jumping out of here. Lovely. Whew. And jump out of the ship. And let's go on over this way. Let's go and see if we can get myself a module. I keep going past the multi-tool cabinet, but I haven't seen anything that's caught my eye yet. Hello there, chap. You right? Yes. Upgrade modules. This one's okay. Infra knife. Thank you very much. Pulse engine. Don't mind if I do. There we go, people. So that's all my modules grabdicated. Fantastimondos. Right, well, I jump in my ship, out of my ship. I mean, let's have a look how many modules I've actually got, anyway. Got a freaking ream of them. That's pretty darn sweet, isn't it? So I'm going to install all of those in my own time. Yeah, why the fudge not? Jump in my ship, out of my ship, create a save. There we are, people. There we go. Man, these modded stations look so much more convincing than the vanilla game. They are actually in the game files. These are not made by a modder per se. The modder just lets us swap between the new ones in the game files that got added. They got added in Fractal, so they haven't been here since day dot by like a lot of the other forgotten stuff, like the E3 Diplo and like the gun turrets that are now at the front as freaking pirate stations or anything like that. These got added in the Fractal update, and they've only just been found by the modding community. And now they've been put into the game using a mod. But they are legit. They are legit. They're not fake. These things are a snippet of what may come in the future. May. The reason I say may come in the future is because when they were doing the whole endurance sort of game file deep dive, we found lifts in there for the actual freighters. The lifts never made it in. So, you know, it might not become a thing, but I would like to think that it is. Anyway, I'm going to quit out to desktop on here. Boom, quit out to desktop, lovely jubbly, and yes. And yeah, I'm going to make myself a little bit larger on screen, chuck on a bit of Winamp, because yeah, why the fudge not, lovely jubbly. And yeah, so that's pretty much that, people. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Random Portal Hopping. I'm going to have to find myself a lovely little picture of a station now for a thumbnail to add on to that sort of portal code, but yeah, all good, mate. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. And I hope you enjoyed that, and have a good one. Take care. Oh yeah, and remember that Damash Smash, good at game, and also Scottish Rod are live right now with their PlayStation VR, or they might be in about 5 minutes or something. But go check them out because they're freaking awesome. Heck yes, they are. Till next time, people. Goodbye, and goodbye again.